How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my review / breakdown for the 7th episode of the CW's Flash on Tuesday nights. And basically this was the origin story of the Thinker. Now the Thinker is the season-long villain for this season of season 4 that we're on. And we've seen bits and pieces of him, and Barry and Joe went to Clifford's house, the Thinker's house, I should say, Clifford DeVoe, last episode at the end, and they, were going to ask him some questions, look into him, and make sure he wasn't a suspect, but Barry had a feeling throughout this episode that, Clifford DeVoe was the Thinker, and, we find out at the end that he was right, and basically they were filing a restraint. The Thinker and his wife, we learned that they were husband and wife in this episode, and it was really interesting dynamic with them, kind of being husband and wife, and them caring for one another, and them wanting to discover new things and become smarter, so to speak. They're very curious people by nature, and so they file a bunch of restraining orders to Barry and stuff, and basically Captain Singh gets annoyed and is like, you can't do this, you can't be breaking into people's houses and stuff, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, Barry was getting really annoyed, he was like, it's fine, like, I know he's the Thinker. And no one believes him, Cisco, Caitlin, none of them believe him. They're just kind of like, you need to relax, just calm down, man. But Barry's like, no, he's the Thinker, I know, we could get ahead of him, and we could stop him before he does anything that he can hurt us with. So we also learned that the Thinker was, affected by the particle accelerator explosion, just like Barry was. And he got the thinking cap, and we kind of had the origin of the thinking cap. It was an idea. They created it, him and his wife, and the lightning struck down from the particle accelerator that was causing all of that, and it struck his thinking cap, made him really smart, stuff like that, and then that's how he became the Thinker, and he's just really smart, and he had, a seizure, and he, knows every question that's asked to him, and when he was at the doctor's, he was like, we've never seen anything like this. And he's like, oh, I know what it is, blah, 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 blah. So, yeah, that's how he got in his wheelchair. And apparently if he is not connected to the thinking cap for, a certain amount of time, he can, die or get sick, something like that. Which is interesting. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. And I was like, that's pretty interesting. And his wife, rips off his scalp. I don't know if that's an artificial scalp or, what, a wig, I don't know. And his brain's there, and that's pretty nasty, honestly. And they put all the tubes onto it, and, yeah, I don't know if they're tubes, but his thinking cap, pretty much. And that's how he's, not affected by his illness or his situation he's in, from him being the smartest man alive, pretty much. And I like at the end how he's like, you may be the fastest man alive, but I'm the fastest mind alive. That's kind of like everyone was talking about at the beginning before the season aired. They were just saying there's not a speedster villain. It's, it's like the fastest man alive versus the fastest mind. And, it was pretty interesting aspect to, put that in there, and I enjoyed it. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this episode down in the comments below. I enjoyed it. Make sure to follow me on Stardust. It's Jack the Boss, no capitals, no spaces, just all one word, Jack the Boss. Because I did a reaction for the episode, and I'll be doing reactions for the episodes to come. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought of this review and breakdown. Let me know if you want me to do more, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop!